Super Sunday, everybody, moving the chains. It's your host, Sammy, the man McIntyre. I just shaved my head. I'm trying something new where I just have a hat on, and eventually all my hair will go back. So I just kind of wanted to try something new, experiment. Just had to give you a little sneak peek. So there you go. So I've been doing the divisions lately. Today's edition is the NFC North. The Midland monsters, the monsters of the Midway. We got Green Bay, Minnesota, Detroit, that upper Midwest, tough, gritty, black and blue division. I absolutely love it. Old school football at its finest. I'm repping the dead man, Undertaker. Rest in peace. American Badass Edition, baby. So, hope we're doing well. It's a great day. Super Sunday. We'll touch on Terry McLaurin, too. I wanted to get on a little bit of sneak peek on that. So let's start off with that. Terry McLaurin, star receiver, Mr. Indiana in football, who those who don't know, down at Cathedral in Indianapolis, born and raised, was that a powerhouse program. Mr. Indiana in 2013. So he goes to Ohio State, balls out. I remember that 2018 Big Ten championship game. I was watching that while I was in Oakland with my dad. So I know about Terry McLaurin pretty well. This one's interesting, the situation. It's unlike Micah Parsons, where Terry McLaurin doesn't really show up. Like, he shows up against his division opponents. The Eagles, the Giants, the Cowboys. Unlike Micah, where I don't see it all the time. Kind of a splash player. I do believe Terry McLaurin will get a deal done eventually. I just don't think it's right now. It is ugly. But I think Terry McLaurin's looking around, and he's kind of feeling disrespected because they brought in Deebo Samuel. When Terry's really been the guy since he's been there, and he's been a good soldier, had all these different quarterbacks, the Case Keenums and Dwayne Haskins RIP, and all these different guys, until now where he's got Jaden Daniels. And hopefully that progression of Jaden Daniels can continue to elevate from year one to year two, but we shall see what happens. But I think Washington's in a good spot right now, and they'll get this deal done. I just have a feeling they're going to find a number in the middle where it should be done. Is he better than St. Brown? Probably. But I think he's got to string a couple more years together until I would give him that contract. But as right now, probably you could break the bank for him. So that's all I wanted to touch on with that situation. But today I want to touch on the NFC North. Mike Kesnick, I'm talking to you. Derek Solmonson, my buddies. We're diehard Lions fans. Matt Schiffler, all you guys are Bear fans. So today, I have got the standings of the NFC North. Last year, I had, looking at my cheat sheet, Lions, Packers, Vikings, Bears. I think I'm going to go that route today. This year, I just have a feeling. I know the Bears added all that shit with Caleb and Ben Johnson and all that. But I just have a hunch, man, and this is just my gut feeling. It's going to kind of be the same. I'm looking here. Sorry, it took me a second. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same as last year. Lions have the best roster in the division, best offensive line, probably second to Green Bay. I just have a feeling they're going to be better. They're going to be back. I know they lost Aaron Glenn. I know they lost Ben Johnson. But I have a feeling they're going to find their footing. They got the best offensive line in football. It's going to be a transition. Losing Frank Ragnow at center, one of the better ones in football, to retirement. They're going to have to shuffle some guys around there. They got their tails whipped in that Hall of Fame game. There's no which way it was about it. But, they got some time before the season starts to kind of fine-tune things up. I don't doubt this offense. It's not going to be as creative as it was with Ben Johnson, but I still think they have enough firepower to make that thing work and score enough points. They just got to be better on defense. And I still think the Lions are at the top of their division and one of the better teams in the NFC, probably the top one, take away Philadelphia. The second team I have is I'm going to roll with the Packers. I said it last year. I just feel like, to me, Jordan Love, to me, I've seen enough years. Now, there is some tangible pressure. This is Lombardi Avenue in Green Bay. There is some pressure, but I don't think it's enough to fire people. But I think you got to start winning playoff games. Ed Policy, has been around the DeBartolos, and he's been around the winners. Eddie DeBartolo, the late, great 49er owner in the 80s when the Niners were kicking ass and taking names, and then the mid-90s. So he's been around football his whole life, and he's seen what a winner is. And Green Bay's been successful. Not to say they haven't, but it's just you got to be a little bit better than successful in terms of just kind of knowing like what the standard is. And I think Green Bay's got to get there. I like Jordan Love a lot. He's the Lions' biggest fear to me. If I'm a Lion fan, that scares me, that team, because they played you guys tough the last 2 years, and Jordan Love was hurt half of last year. But I think this year, coming in healthy, getting Matthew Golden up to speed, they're going to be better. They got a lot of firepower on offense. You just got to fine-tune it together. I do love the fact that they have their same defensive coordinator back. They had a great unit last year. Got to get more pass rush, but I think Green Bay is right there in the thick of it. They could overtake Detroit. Who knows? It's going to be an arms race neck and neck in that division. The third and the fourth spot, to me, I was conflicting between, I put the Bears at third, Vikings at fourth, just because of the J.J. McCarthy thing. I am rooting for him because of Matt Schiffer and my cousins that went to school, that went to the same academy as he did. But I just feel like right now, to me, I don't know what I know what Ben Johnson at coach, but I have a feeling with Kevin O'Connell. I know he hasn't won a playoff game yet. I know the media's blowing him, but I'm telling you right now, this guy's smart. He's effective. He gets the best out of quarterbacks. He got Josh Dobbs up to speed a couple years ago when he hadn't even read a playbook. So I have a feeling that he's going to get that thing right. This is time, JJ. Like, they gave you the toys. You got everything around you. Now just drive the car. Don't crash it, okay? And with the Bears, like, listen, we'll see. I mean, again, I've been a Caleb skeptic. I could be wrong. He could prove me wrong this year. But I just see what I've been seeing. You know, everybody says how great he was, and I thought he was better, just good. But it felt like Drake May again. Drake May situation up in New England where it's like they were behind games, garbage time. It didn't really fucking matter. But right now, I have a feeling that he's going to be a lot better. Caleb Williams is going to be a lot better. They have the toys. They have the weaponry. Like I just mentioned with with J.J. McCarthy, there's no excuse that he can't win and can't be successful. So it's up to you whether or not you could do it. You got to take the hard coaching. It can't be pouty. That was the knock on him coming out of college, and I saw it sometimes. You can't be pouty. You can't be moody. Can't be, putting your head down and all the other shit that this generation, I'm a part of it, does. You got to take the hard coaching. So we shall see what happens. I cannot wait. Football's just around the corner. We got less than a month away. College football, we got a month away till NFL. Let's go, baby. Yeah. So hope you guys are doing well out there. Love that you guys stay tuned to my podcast. I truly appreciate it. Much love. Adios. Godspeed. I got 2 more editions coming out with the divisions. And then take a little bit of time off. And then we dive deep into the season. So have a great day. Adios. Godspeed.